Welcome to Jaidan's podcast.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Jaidan's podcast. This is a long time coming, to be honest. It's actually, I finally fixed the circle part. I'm no longer a circle on the screen anymore. I'm a rectangle. But hope everyone's been well. I've been doing pretty good, to be honest. I've been doing my other horror channel stuff. But yeah, I thought I would just shoot a little thing. I have no idea what I'm doing for today's episode, but let's just see if we can find something interesting to look up. Let's go. Let's have a look. Today, news articles. See if we can look up some interesting stuff, maybe. I see some interesting stories already. Fucking hell. Today's news first, maybe. Oh god. Okay. These people. I don't know what is happening in these, but they look weird. Very strange. Oh fuck, so I'm gonna get started on this dude here. He's a Australian PM, Prime Minister over here. And let's just say he's a fucking idiot. Let's make this maybe a little bit bigger. Just drag it up a bit. Maybe let's do facts about Australia. I know some of you guys do actually like some of the facts that I provide on the episodes. So let's have another flick through. I don't know how long this episode will go for. Probably not too long, but 5 shit things about Australia. Let's have a look. This looks interesting. Unique Australian traditions to experience. Okay, I'm actually interested. Wait, fuck off. Democracy sausage. What? I've never even heard of this. I'm Australian, for fuck's sake. What does that even mean? I've never even heard of that one, but it's probably because I don't vote at the moment. Or like it's not time to vote at the moment. Beach cricket. Equinsimulation. I just said that word completely wrong. You know what? Get the fuck out of this. That's so weird. What about Australian lingo? It's probably a better word to use. Yeah, I didn't put a fucking space in there. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Yes, we do say that. So instead of afternoon, we say arvo or sarvo. That's one that we definitely do say. Sometimes when people used to say shrimp on the barbie, which none of us have ever fucking said before. I don't know where that come from. But we say barbie over here. So that's probably where it come from, but I think it come from this Australian dude apparently saying that we put shrimps on the barbie, which we don't say shrimp, we say prawns, but it's America. Bludger, a lazy person. Yep, we say bludger over here. A bogan. Fucking hell. Bogan and unrefined or unsophisticated, I don't know how to fucking pronounce that, person. It's pretty much like a bum, I guess you can say. Americans call it that. Brekkie, breakfast, obviously. Cuppa, a hot beverage, tea/coffee. Everyone knows that, obviously. Come on. The dunny is a toilet. Esky is a portable cooler. It's pretty much where you just put like ice in a bucket, sort of thing. And you can put your drinks and all your cold stuff in there, and it keeps it cold for ages, especially when you go camping or something. What else is there? Footy. Oh wait, I skip one. Fair income. Yeah, that's another one. True, genuine, or honest. It's pretty much what that one is. It sells it up pretty good. Footy. Australian rules, football or rugby league. I don't keep up with rugby league at all. Footy, Australian football, I do. I watched the football game with Richmond last week. So, I was on Thursday. And that was what we call Carlton versus Richmond, which I do go for Richmond. What else is there? We do say g'day or g'day mate. That's one thing over here we do say. That means hello or g'day. Sums up pretty good. I never really heard of this one before. Hard yakka. I've heard of yakka before. It just means like you're chatty sort of thing. Doesn't usually mean hard work though. I'm confused over that. Macca's, McDonald's, everyone knows that. Yeah. I mean, if no one knew what we call McDonald's, yeah, we do call Macca's over here in Australia. Macca's, I don't even know why we call it Macca's, to be honest, but we usually just say Macca's, and no one really knows why. What else do we have? Mozzie. We say Mozzie as in mosquito. We say no worries over here a lot. Yeah, we'll probably do one of these hand signals or something. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, that sort of thing. Servo, it's usually, I said this over Fortnite before so many times. Yeah, let's go to servo, fuel up. But yeah, it's just servo is just a gas station sort of thing. Sunglasses. I've actually got my pair right here. We do call these things sunnies. We call them sunnies over here. Usually you have a nice cold beverage, alcoholic beverage. I've just got fucking Fanta, but yeah, we do put sunnies on and drink piss, as we call it. We drink beer. It's alcohol. But yeah, in this case, I got Fanta. Cheers, mate. People will get a good yak out of that. I'll leave these on for the rest of the episode. What else do we have? We have, I read the servo one, we have Australia. Now, every Aussie know this already, but we pretty much, instead of saying Australia, we just say Australia. Australia. Yeah, that's that one. It's pretty funny. Everyone's just like, what do you mean Australia? Don't you just say Australia? No, you say Australia. Oh, these are common phrases now. We have bloody oath. Sometimes say bloody oath or just oath as like a okay or something like that. Usually. But in this case, it's bloody oath. So that means that's definitely true. I actually never knew that. I thought it was still just okay. But yeah, there's that one. Got the next one. How you going? Pretty much just means how are you. But yeah, it's that one in that case. I do look like a bit of an idiot in this sunnies. Pretty bright out there. We have yeah, nah, means no. That does mean no. I don't know where this one's come from, but we do say that a lot. And the other one is nah, yeah, means yes. So we pretty much say both of them over here, pretty much. I don't know if New Zealand does too. They might do the same thing, but for Australia, we do that. Next one, she'll be right, means it will be okay. Or she'll be right as in like, she'll be right. Everything will be all good. We've already read these ones. The Barbie one we've read too. Tradesperson. Yeah, we do say that too. Tiny, whatever the fuck you say that. We've read literally all these ones. You Beauty, maybe I don't think I read that one. Yeah, You Beauty meaning an expression of joy, excitement, or approval similar to awesome. It's used when something good happens, especially in moments of anything really. But yeah, that's You Beauty. Yeah, we've already read all these ones. Said fair income should be right on that one. Mate. We do say mate a lot. I don't know where that comes from either, but that's something we do say. We say g'day mate, or pretty much anything like that. But I think most people do actually say mate now, to be honest. Like, it's not just an Aussie or a New Zealand thing anymore. We've kind of let it go everywhere. Now it's just worldwide. everyone says mate. Even the Americans and the UKs and people are just everywhere just says it now. Same as A. A is pretty much the same thing too. I spell it AYE. But yeah, we do say A a lot. Typical Aussie conversation. What's this one about? Typical Aussie conversation. Bloke, fair dinkum. I haven't seen you in yonks. That's another one. I did want to speak about bloke first though. Now, when people say bloke, they mean like a dude or something like that. Typically us Aussies do say that. I think it's caught on everywhere worldwide again though, I believe. I think most people are saying it these days. But yeah, we do tend to say bloke a lot. In one of the live streams we just did the other day, I ended up saying bloke by accident, and then people were just like, what did you just say? But I think it was just a bunch of kids who were in the live stream. But yeah, we do tend to say bloke a lot. Which other one? Haven't seen you in yonks. Yes, we do say that too. Translation, I agree. I have been so busy. Pretty much, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so it's typically when you haven't seen someone or a friend that you've known for years, in ages. So yeah, that's the translation of that, pretty much. What else is there? Big smoke. I don't think I've really used this term anywhere. Going to the big smoke. People who live in rural areas. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Rural areas. Sometimes refer to the city as the big smoke. I've never typically heard that one before, but Google doesn't lie, I guess. Over 125 Australian slang terms and phrases. Most of them I probably just read out, to be honest. So I'm not going to do that. There is a few in here actually that I haven't read. Okay. First one is aggro. We do say this a lot. Aggro means pretty much like someone that's angry and someone who just like can't handle their temper at all. And they just go full aggro mode. Usually we do say aggro mode instead of aggro, but we usually sometimes do say aggro too, I suppose. But yeah, pretty much means that like, say if someone does something to you or something like that and you go all spastic on them, then they typically call it aggro because you're going like rogue sort of thing, I guess you could say. So yeah, there's that one. Aircon. Do we have an aircon? We usually call them fans. I've got one in the back, but you can't see it. Aircon is pretty much this thing that's on top of your roof sort of thing. Not really on top of your roof, on your wall. It's a huge box that you just have the little remote thing, turn it on, and it brings out cool air in the summertime. So yeah, that's pretty much that. We've already read the other one, banger. I don't think we call them bangers over here, do we? No, I just guess we do actually. There's a thing in Australia called bangers and mash, where it's pretty much sausages, and then you have potato, mashed potato on your plate, and you just whack on a bit of gravy. It's pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of sausages unless it's in like what we call curried sausages, which really does bring something up. I don't think no one's really ever heard of this stuff before. This is curried sausages. This is a great dish. Cooked for dinners and stuff like that. I don't know if I can zoom in, can I? No. This is pretty much... Oh, here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that, man. So it's pretty much just your... you just dice up, cook your sausages in a pan or on a barbie or whatever you want to do, and then you just cut up all your vegetables and stuff that you want into it. You can do broccoli, carrot, cauliflower. You can do whatever veggies you want, and then just put them in a pot. Cook them like normal, and then you put your sausages in a pan. You put the little curried powder stuff in there, curried powder, curried sauce stuff. Whack that in there. Cook up your potatoes and then mash it up if you want to, or you can just add the potatoes in there, as in tiny little pieces, and just whack it all together. But yeah, that's pretty much what that is. It's a great dinner dish thing, but yeah, it's really good. What else is there? I don't think there's any news articles that just come out, but there's small stuff about AI. Maybe we'll cut it up. The stuff about AI is actually getting really, really crazy. They're getting in China, I think it is, or Japan or something. They're doing they're getting robots that can do martial arts and stuff. It's pretty scary stuff, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't think there's too much happening with AI at the moment. Let me do a question for you guys, actually. Do you think AI is going to be on the good side, or do you think it's going to be on the bad side? Let me know in the comments. I'm always curious to see what people think about it. But I think it could be used for some good and then some bad too. So I think it could be on the offense, to be honest. Cheers. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. It's not really too much to talk about today. I just wanted to throw out a little episode, talking about some stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. I think my screen looks a bit bigger, so you guys can see me a bit clearer. But yeah, pretty much it for this episode. I've got a pretty cool new poster in the background. But my big fat head's fucking block on it. But yeah, it's pretty much it for this episode. Make sure to, if you're on YouTube, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe too. I'm always looking for new subscribers. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is me shooting shit. Episode 22 of Jadon's podcast. Cheers, everyone.